The city is slightly lit up. Unfortunately, it's too early in the morning for anyone to be awake, so I go to Agri's room without being seen. I see, that's how it is. Then I finally realize why that man left. The streets are beginning to become covered with a faint orange light. I guess dawn is breaking already. Oh, whoops, I guess I ended the previous video a bit too early. Fourth day, October 24th, a Sunday. The Black Beast, too. Margaret's room isn't what you would expect for a vampire. Elsie obviously doesn't act like an ordinary vampire, so I guess that's not surprising. Back then, I was only worried about Agreed, so I didn't really notice it, but looking at it now, the room is completely ordinary. She even has a newspaper subscription. What's that all about? I grumble as I put a sleeping Agreed on her bed. I take a deep breath as I sit on the floor. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. The sky outside the window is brightening, but heavily laden with clouds. Right, I should close the curtains. I spur my tired body to stand up. I close the curtains and sit back down again. But as I lower myself, the strength drains from my knees, and I collapse on the floor. I guess that's not surprising. I think the adrenaline is just wearing off. Man, it seems like I'm exhausted too. It's pitiful, but I can't even stand. Come to think of it, I spent all last night talking with Akweet and I didn't eat for more than a day. And you're surprised why you're exhausted right now? In addition, even though I put my glasses on, I still have a headache. My brain is ringing with this headache. I wonder if her wound is alright. Her bleeding has stopped, and she is someone who regenerates after being sliced apart. So maybe I don't have to worry. I wonder why. Right now, I'm so exhausted I could collapse. Yet, I'm more worried about Akweet than myself. That's such a Shiro thing to say. Investigators believe the cause of Takeda Yuichi's motorcycle accident is a malfunction in the brake pedal, which occurred while he was descending a steep hill. Fortunately, no one was killed in the accident. I wake up to a man's generic, uninflected voice. In my opinion, my voice is generic too. Did I fall asleep? When I come to, I find myself lying on the floor under a sheet. It's about past noon. Hagrid is no longer on the bed, and uninteresting news fills the room from the television. Where did Hagrid go? And I sense someone in the kitchen. That idiot, moving around with such a wound. I get out from under the sheet and stand up. I have to go to the kitchen and check up on her wound. Next on the news, a massive number of people went missing in the early morning hours at a hotel in southern Minami Yashirogi City. I stopped dead in my tracks. I has become glued to the newscaster on the television set. I guess this is exactly why she turned the TV on. 103 people staying at the hotel are still unaccounted for. 103 people? Furthermore, bloodstains can be seen within the hotel, and the police are beginning to suspect that they were involved in some kind of crime. What are you saying? Bloodstains? That wasn't something that small and cute. Newscaster reads off the script with a disinterested tone. The screen switches to the scene of the hotel I stayed at earlier, and then lists the names of the 103 missing people. Of course, neither mine nor Agrid's name are on the list. If your name were on the list, that would be extremely problematic. Furthermore, a large amount of wild animal hair was found within the hotel. It is presumed that the hair is connected with the suspect in some way. Some of the confirmed hair samples appear to be from a large breed of dog, wolves, and there was also evidence of a bear. There were numerous different hair samples found on the scene. Ridiculously, what appeared to be shark bites were also reported from the scene. Click. I switch off the television set. A 100 people. About 100 people back then. In just half an hour, were all brutally killed. Bloodstains? Unaccounted for? How can you say that when you have that much information? I understand completely. Everyone staying in the hotel was killed by those incomprehensible beasts and devoured without a trace. I resist the urge to throw up. I can't allow myself to vomit when I recall each and every event which occurred last night. Such a petty sympathy would set me lower than a filthy pig. For me, the only one who escaped death in that hotel, I won't allow anything else other than hatred for the one behind it all. 100 people. 100 people. Killed without even leaving their bodies behind. Only blood. The face of the man in the black coat surfaced in my memory. I don't know who he is, but it is no mistake to think he's behind everything that happened. Is my heart still numb? Right now, hatred wins out of fear and disgust. Or maybe even the feelings rolling inside my chest are just another kind of fear. That's just ridiculous. I grip my teeth. I don't know if it's regret or fear, or maybe an unpleasant revulsion. But just recalling the face of the man in the black coat makes me want to break something and irritates me. You're awake, Shiki? Hagrid pokes her head out of the kitchen. Oh, what is it? Making such a scary face. Did something happen? He speaks lightly, as if nothing happened at all. The feelings which are running forth inside me just until now disappear. Agreed. Is your wound okay? Yes, for now. She laughs confidently. She seems exactly like before. Probably better than I am. Oh, then that's good. At least the person near me is safe. Hey, wait a minute. She isn't human. Forgetting such an important thing. I'm really spaced out. Anyway, I'm happy your wound wasn't serious. Oh? What's wrong, Shiki? And just a little earlier, you were calling me a monster. Idiot. I still think you're a war. But that's something else. I just wanted to thank you for helping me. Huh? I helped you, Shiki? Agri's eyes widened in surprise. It seems she wasn't even aware of it. Yeah, you helped me. So, it's a little late, but thanks for protecting me. If you hadn't pulled me out of the way, I would have joined that list of 103 names. Thanks. It wasn't really anything. So people in the comments told me that's supposed to be pronounced Nero. I'm the reason you met him, so you don't have to feel like you owe me. Maybe, but the truth is that you saved me. Since you did, I want to thank you. But if I didn't make you watch over me, you never would have been involved in all that. I'm the one messing up your everyday life. That's not exactly true. We actually encountered Nero before we encountered her. Back when we snuck out of the mansion at night. So, wouldn't it be more appropriate for you to hate me rather than be indebted to me? Well, certainly I do think you're a big bother. But you know, in the end I think I have to take responsibility for my actions. A long, long time ago, someone taught me this. She said whatever happens around me, I have to stick with things I started to the very end. Well, it seems quite natural. I am a supporter of that idea. Which is why I don't hate Arkwit. I just feel like I'm involved in something pretty bothersome. Oh, now that you mention it. I did say I needed a shield because you killed me. So I guess I don't have to apologize for involving you in such things. Right, the situation I'm in is my own fault. Your fault, huh? I think you have bad luck, Chicky. If only you killed some other girl than me, things never would have ended up like this. Nope, it would have ended up with prison and a very short visual novel. Hey, in the first place, you can't just assume I would kill someone other than you, Margaret. I've only felt like that. Stalked and killed only once. Only her. Or I want to think she would be the only one. Ah, hmm? Did you remember something you forgot? No, that's not it. I never really thought about it before, but I just wondered why I wanted to kill you. She frowns and she looks at me. Well, it's a natural reaction. I, one who killed Akrit, is saying that he doesn't know why he killed her. There's no reason at all, right? Because you're just a born killer, Shiki. Huh? Hold on. What did this woman just say about me? You seemed really used to it when you attacked me. You rang the doorbell, put your hand through the door as it opened, and entered. While I was still off guard with surprise, you killed me with your first strike, and just finished off by slicing me into pieces. Yeah, your surprise attack was perfect. Which supports my theory about Shiki being made a weapon against either vampires or any supernatural threat. How perfect was it? A painting of you from the time would have been an unparalleled masterpiece. That's how perfect it was. The, but no matter how superb a killer, no matter how excellent your technique, the victim this time was a poor choice. I don't know how many people you killed until now, but I think it was time for you to be caught when you chose me as your prey. The, 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 the. What's with that scary face all of a sudden? If you want to say something, it's better to just say it. We've never held anything back between us, right? That may be true. I nod and motion her to come near me with my hand. Huh? A secret? Agreed approaches excitedly. I bring my mouth close to her ear and clearly state what I want to say. You know, Agreed. Yeah, what? Okay. Ready? That's not it at all, you idiot! Idiot, 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 idiot. My shout echoes through the room. I strike your eardrums with full power, not holding back one bit. Ow, owie. Hagrid exaggeratedly covers her ears. I'm ticked off now. What are you doing all of a sudden, Shiki? Can I just say that even when she's angry, she's just adorable? I'm the one who should be angry. I was wondering why you were asking me all those impossible things. But now I understand. Huh? Understand what? About you asking me to be a shield against the monster and watching over you because you think I'm some crazed killer. Jeez, you're unbelievably mistaken. You thought so highly of me because of that. Look, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a killer or a homicidal maniac. You, you were the first person I killed. Agreed's mouth hangs open. Doesn't it actually prove her point about being a natural born killer? Damn it! She really does seem totally surprised. No way. It was your first time yet you were that skilled? Yeah, certainly I do have the strange eyes, but I still live an honest life. I never even thought once of using these lines to kill people. But then why did you kill me? You never even saw me before. I don't know why either. I just became so fixated when I saw you on the street. When I came to, I had already slashed you to pieces. In this room, without reason, without purpose. I see. Yeah, I see. I don't have any right to be angry at Arcade. Even if she's alive right now and isn't human. The truth is, I killed her with my own hands. Why are you all quiet again? What do you mean, Shiki? I'm sorry. I have to apologize. Why did I conveniently forget such an important thing? Sorry. I'm sorry, Arcade. I don't know Shiki killed you. More than anything else, I should have apologized for that from the very beginning. There really is something wrong with me. It's only natural she mistook me for a killer. Because I don't even understand that impulse myself. So maybe Tanashiki might be a real killer. The reality is, I killed you. So I have to accept my sin and punishment. A killer like me can mix in with the rest of society. Not realizing such an important thing until now. It's just too cowardly. No matter what Arcade is, I am someone who kills for no reason. I see. Then you really don't understand why yourself, Shiki? I know silently. Then you didn't feel any enjoyment either? Yes, certainly there are those killers for whom killing is like breathing, but you are really normal, Shiki. That's right. At least I try to be. No, you are incredibly normal. Then I was the only one you wanted to kill. Yeah, other than you. I never felt like that before. I see. Then there's no problem. You're not a killer, Shiki. He says it lightly, almost dismissively. I don't think you have to receive any punishment. By chance, I was the one you wanted to kill, and worse, you are equipped with this unparalleled killing technique. But luckily, I am a vampire, so no one died, right? So you didn't need to be troubled so much. I don't think you have to worry about those morals of human society. I know, but still, I killed someone. A dangerous person like me cannot be allowed loose. That doesn't matter. Right now, the only ones that can condemn you are me, the victim, and you yourself. That may be so, but it doesn't change the fact that I killed you. Right? Even if there's no punishment, the sin will never disappear. Of course, even now I still resent it, so it would be troubling if you just forgot. But you know, Shiki, if you feel that way and will always regret it, then I don't think there will be a problem. But that's just sugarcoating it. It also means that Shiki is clearly capable of empathy. Shiki, there really are people who will not sell their souls to the devil, even if they hated the world. Like, someone so honest they could apologize to a vampire. So I think it's alright. No matter what people say, and no matter how much you say you would not, I can still stay in the world you want me to live in. What? I'm speechless. How can you smile and say that to the person who killed you? Arcade? Come on. We have a much more troublesome problem to worry about. Now that you're up, Shiki, I want to talk about now on. As she speaks, Arcade collapses on the floor. Arcade? I rush over to her. Blood glints on the forehead, and she's breathing painfully. Oh man, it seems I still can't do much. I look down. Oh shit. The white top is soaked red near the stomach. That wound. This? The effects of your attack are still lingering, and I can't even heal my wounds. I closed off the wound at least, but it seems it didn't work too well. My tone is very cheerful, but I notice it has a hint of pain. Close off the wound? With what? That. She points to something on the floor. It's brown. At first glance, it looks like a donut or a Baumkuchen, but it just turns out to be a roll of packing tape. Packing tape? Really? You idiot! Who the hell uses packing tape to close off a wound? Hey, you shouldn't call people idiots all the time. I really might start thinking I'm one after a while. Shut up and let me see your wound. I reach out for a cloth, but she runs away rolling across the floor. Don't be ridiculous. What are you going to do if it opens up again? It's fine. Just leave it alone. You should stop acting stupid too. Trying to rip off a girl's clothes like this? You're worse than Nero. Look, trying to see you as a human. So guy or girl, it doesn't matter. Calm down, okay? If you die from an injury, you get protecting me. I'll be feeling guilty about it forever. She looks at me in displeasure. This time, rolls towards me. He closes her mouth tightly. It seems she's a bit silky, but I guess it's okay to look at the wound. I lift up her shirt and expose her stomach. Packing tape is wrapped all around her. It really is badly done. I'm taking a good look. I can see blood seeping through. I'm disgusted. More than that, I'm pissed off. I lower her shirt back and pick Agriet up. Hey, what are you doing, Shiki? I'm putting you to bed. I'll take you to the hospital, but it's not like I can do that. As carefully as possible, I place her on the bed. Look, until I come back, don't move around. If you walk around like before, I'll just forget all about you. So be prepared for the consequences. I look around the room, and I thought, there's nothing like a first aid kit around at all. Hey, you said you were rich. Huh? Yeah. Money isn't a concern for me, but what about it? Hand it over. I'm going to buy some things. I'll need to treat you. I don't know if it will work on you, but I have to treat you the same way I would treat an injured person. Fine, but it might be useless. Even if it's useless, I'll do it. I can leave it alone like that. I see. My body is made the same way as yours, so it might have some meaning. Hurry up and give me the money. Just be quiet and stay there. Don't sleep. You can lie around, but stay up. What? Cheeky. That's a really absurd order. It's absurd, but do it. I've heard your bodily functions weaken when you sleep. I think if you sleep with open wounds, your immune system will get weak, and your wound will get even worse. Sleeping will only help your tiredness, not heal your wound. So for now, at least don't sleep until I get back. Really? Okay, I'll do that, Shiki. Hagrid smiles happily. As expected, her thought process is completely a mystery. Why are you smiling? Because you're reliable, Shiki. I say nothing and hold on my hand. Hagrid pulls her wallet out of his skirt and hands it to me. I'll be right back. I turn away from Hagrid and head out of the room. As I go outside, I notice something in the kitchen. Food. On the table is something less than a meal and more like food. Something less like food and more like ingredients. You might say it's something which appears edible. I guess this is why she was in the kitchen. Idiot. Agri says she doesn't eat regular food. So I don't even have to think who this food was for. Damn it, what's with her? I'm getting very irritated. I'm getting so irritated. So I decided to hurry up and get something to treat her as fast as possible.